feel me? Y'all let me know we rolling shit. We rocking and rolling, you feel me? Rock out, roll out, all of the above, man. You feel me? We in this thing, you feel me? Studio talks with my boy, yes sir. Gato. That boy Jesse, yes sir, man. Got those customers, man. My boy Puda. Hey. Yes sir, man. Hey, if you don't know about him, better go ask about him.
Puda in this bitch.
Feel me? Big dog skirt. The skirtability, aka the skirtinator. You feel me?
Yo.
My dog, you feel me? My brethren. Smoke 5B.
Smoke 5.
You feel me? The 5-way. And of course, you know, your host, RD the producer, man. AKA RD. Man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's been a minute.
Been one of them days.
Been a minute, dog. It's been a long day, for sure.
Shit show.
So, a lot going on in Tallahassee. Ain't gonna lie, they had the, you heard about the little active shooter thing?
Man, that shit
was nuts, bro. I was looking everywhere for that shit, bro.
I'm like, what? I heard like from 3 people. I seen a couple people post. I'm like, bro, what the hell going on?
I heard Northside all the way out there.
They talking about bro all the way from goddamn Alabama Street to goddamn Oakland Street. I said, what the fuck, bro? Teleporting.
I'm hitting everybody up. Hey.
What was crazy, they were talking about it wasn't even true. Talking about it was a hoax and everything. I'm like, how you gonna cover something like that up?
That shit had me driving paranoid as fuck with shit about it. I got what's that road? I can't think of the name of the road going towards the Meadows and shit. But where that train at, I got on that shit, and then it was somebody who was speeding up behind me. Man, I got my shit ready to blast this motherfucker.
Hell no, man. They talking about he shooting instantly. I always tell you what had me thinking like, all right, I don't really know if this is like the real deal, because it was like they talking about shooting innocent people. Like that headline alone was just seemed so fake to me. Right. But it was just like, you know, I had to check. I'm like, dang, is this real? Is this a real deal? I hope ain't nobody hurt. I hope nobody hurt. Period. But
yeah, I don't know if you know about that Living in Tallahassee page on Facebook. Well, they was saying crazy. They talking about bro shooting up at elementary school. I said, what the fuck?
Bruh, wow,
man.
Shit. Wow. It's crazy because what store they supposedly said that he was at? I'm trying to think what the store was.
You talking about in real life or on the hoax?
Yeah, on the little
I know they said that somebody did shoot somebody on Park Avenue, but that's like they was saying like that shit got I don't know, got their mind of its own. Motherfuckers was just saying all types of crazy shit.
Man, this music, man, and it's crazy because
the internet shit, bro. That shit spread like wildfire.
I'm talking about everything. It's been so much stuff going on in entertainment, bro. From the big U shit.
What?
You feel me? This shit, goddamn, all the other crazy shit going on. It's like, damn, bro. What is it? What's in the water lately? You feel me? That's what I want to know. What's in the water?
I'll tell you what it is, bro. Good. It's people, bro. It's getting hot outside, bro. Motherfuckers cooking. You're gonna see a lot more crazy shit. Give it a couple weeks. Here you go, bro. Either the holidays or when it get hot out, bro.
I don't want to see no more. Man.
I don't want to either, but
shit, no more crazy shit, man. Y'all just pipe
that shit gonna happen.
You gotta stop
that shit gonna happen regardless.
That shit gonna happen. Right.
We ain't even made it halfway through the year, man. Just buckle up for safety, goddamn. Hey, even without the crazy shit, if you want to see, bro, just go anywhere and walk down the road when it's hot outside, bro. Everybody mad for no reason.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you looking like, hey, motherfucker bumping the beat, they go,
what you mean they mad for no reason? They walking.
Yeah, that heat.
They got a perfect reason.
They got a good ass reason.
Perfect reason to be mad.
Especially now, this hot ass Tallahassee.
We be at Walmart like some crazy
low key.
That shit confusing.
I guess that's what the motherfuckers, you know how you said they go on the corners just yelling at somebody that ain't there. I think that's just the final straw, niggas being pissed off. That shit don't be drugs, niggas just be pissed off and you just gotta talk to somebody.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I resonate with that shit. I get mad, but I be...
Y'all feel like it's the music?
Somebody, you can't blame it on the music, bro.
It was a post I seen, bro. It was like,
ain't no happy music.
it was like, bruh, these niggas is turned up off of like this drill music. It was, no, matter of fact, it was a couple of posts I seen, but one that really resonated with me, it was the dude from Derek Grace. I heard about the Derek Grace dude that be, you know, you got the guns and be educated. Yeah. So, bruh, had posted somebody that was in jail, and he was just saying some real shit, like, hey man, y'all need to listen to, a lot of these, pretty much he was saying like, hey, a lot of your ops, once y'all if y'all ain't end up dead, once y'all ended up in jail, now y'all surviving in jail, y'all end up becoming best friends trying to survive in jail type shit. You feel me? Not best of friends, but it's like y'all end up becoming cool because y'all trying to survive in jail type shit. And all the people that was, you know, back there, you know, with you out on the outside type shit, a lot of them fade away type shit. So it's like, bro, just on some shit like, you got these jits out here turned up, you feel me? I ain't on cap, bro. Even at the crib, there's been a lot of killings and whatnot recently. I was just looking at that shit earlier. And I'm like, damn, bro. A lot of them is like young as hell doing the shooting. Yeah. And so it's like, is it the bro was saying it was the music, like, oh, they turned up, they all these pills, these jigs, Molly and whatnot, and they got them listen to the drill music, so they ready to drill something, you feel me? They already going through some shit, you feel me? So now it's like the music just like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like you could say it's the drill music or whatever, but motherfuckers been doing the same shit. I mean, there's a lot of hip hop, you know, that kind of leans toward an aggressive side to the story and shit, but I don't know if you can blame the music, bro. Think about all the shit they do to fuck with us, just like spraying shit in the air, putting shit in our food. That'd be a lot more than the music. They already had you like chemically unbalanced.
Yeah.
They put shit in specific areas where motherfuckers ain't got no money.
Yeah.
And then they let that shit pop off, bro.
Yeah,
the music just the seasoning. That's just the top of that shit. Yeah. There's a whole lot of other shit, bro.
But you don't go. Shit, music life, man. That shit gonna direct where everything go. If it's all,
there's always been music talking about crazy shit.
But I'm just saying though, Pete, okay, like when Plies dropped,
yeah,
motherfuckers started rapping more crazy and all that other shit. Motherfuckers got more crazy. And then you got, what happened? Let's say you went to the trap area. Niggas was trapping.
Yeah.
They wasn't worried about killing the nigga. And every song got an op or somebody got switched. Doom, doom, doom. Now you got this drill shit now.
Yeah.
Most switches popping up and shit.
But listen though, I get what you're saying, but there's always been an era of drill music and hip hop, bro. Like, look at the 80s and the 90s, bro. Motherfuckers walking around with fully automatic shit, they ain't need no switch.
Yeah, but rap me some shit from the 80s and 90s.
What you mean?
Rap me some shit.
Big L Wu-Tang, everybody talking about clapping shit. Everybody was
going hard. That shit was metaphorical.
Metaphorical bullshit. Hey, them one come out with the losers, bro.
Nigga, they Spice One. That shit that don't miss society, dog.
Man,
the killer got no heart.
Man, Ghetto Boys, man. There's so much music talking about some diabolical ass shit in the 90s and 80s, bro.
Man, them niggas talking about plotting this shit, though. These
niggas talking about
shit, No Limit, goddamn.
It's just we ain't had the internet like we do now.
Yeah, the internet different. Like, you wasn't seeing a lot of these youngins go to crack somebody. There's hella people that was young as hell in the 90s and 80s got life.
But I would say, back then, the motherfuckers that was really doing that shit, they weren't really rapping about the shit.
Nah, they was just doing that
shit.
They
just doing it.
You wasn't able to get the money you can now, though.
Nowadays, a motherfucker don't even gotta rap. He'll just go do some shit and talk about it on the internet. Like,
facts.
So it's like, is it really the music?
Yeah.
Cause it be motherfuckers that don't even rap, man. They have platforms just off of beef shit, just like.
But what the fuck do they lean more to though? What's the biggest percentage of their guests?
You talking about the audience?
Yeah, no, they guess. Like say if we got a podcast. Most of our podcasts basically tuned for the studio for music and whatnot. $1 million worth of game. Who coming on the rappers?
Yeah.
Drink champs. Who coming on the rappers?
Yeah.
I'm finna say Vlad, but we ain't gonna talk about Vlad.
Vlad FBI.
So but
You see, Vlad a good example for the other side of that argument, cause he have motherfuckers that don't even rap on there.
yeah, but damn near everybody else is rappers. I ain't seeing no actors. I ain't seeing no doctors unless they a famous doctor.
$1 million worth of game got athletes and stuff like that on there.
Did I say athletes?
Vlad be having actors.
Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. So Vlad be having like real deal street motherfuckers like that really ain't got no ties, ain't no business being on here type. You feel me? So it's like
Internet.
I feel you on that. It's like
Wait, so you saying it's the music? Y'all saying it's the music?
My question is, so if the music ceased to exist, does the shit stop?
Nope.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It can't just be the music.
That shit had already started.
I agree. I'll say this.
You saying music was the gate, the gateway to all the shit?
Yeah.
So you think it's the music?
No, hell no.
You don't think it was a crack?
I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the drugs.
Brick by brick.
Fuck it. I'm just saying, bro.
Music is like a reflection of the times. And
It's
we was fucked
special.
up before we started singing with it.
Yeah. I'll say this. I believe, so I don't know how many of y'all know about the MK Ultra shit, you feel me, which was a conspiracy at the time, but it got debunked, it was a real thing, you feel me? The government was doing experiments, the government, the United States government, and probably other motherfuckers, you can look all this shit up, fact check. They were doing experiments in, I think, like the 70s, between the 70s and the 80s, like, or 90s.
60s.
Probably like somewhere between the 60s and the 90s, fuck it. They were doing experiments, and it's a whole thing called MK Ultra, where they was mind control pretty much. It's not mind control like people was thinking, like, oh, they putting a helmet on you and you a robot or some shit. Like, nah. It's through influence, right? And you got the TV, you got the radio before TV, but then you got TV, you feel me? You got social media now, aka internet. Well, internet and then social media. Internet is just the environment, then social media is like how we engaging with each other on that bit, right? Just like society, like in America, we in a fucking capitalist society, you feel me? So this shit, you know, we exchange money, that's how we really interact with each other, right? That's why if you think it ain't about the money, you fucking crazy. But
For sure.
literally, it's like, all right, they was doing these experiments, you feel me, seeing how people, you feel me, how that, like, what's the benefits of those effects, long story short? How can they, you know, benefit off of this research?
Yeah.
You see it today. Somebody said, follow the money if you're trying to see, like, what's really going on, pretty much.
Yeah.
Bruh, did y'all know that the fucking CIA owns, like, most of Hollywood? That was some crazy shit. And it's like, I don't know all the truth behind that shit. You gotta do your own research on that shit. But it's like some pretty credible sources talking about how that shit owns, you know, most of Hollywood. And I'm like, okay, I can see that shit. This shit makes sense. Influence, you know, MK Ultra, whatever. But it's like, at the same token, you feel me? I do feel like y'all like said, it ain't the fucking music. That's not the root of the problem. That's just a branch. That's a byproduct.
Look, nigga, it's the music, it's the content that's on social media.
Yeah.
It's a culture.
Niggas, I don't know what it is. Niggas that literally crash out and
Man, at the end of the
self-snitch.
day, it's influence, man. Just whatever influence is
The
going on.
point you made, if you look at the timeline of the experiments you said, think of what they was doing. They were drugging the motherfucker all day, putting something in front of your face to make you believe it was your life. Then look at the heart of the war on drugs in America. Look at the timeline, bro.
You ain't lying.
It's more than the music, bro.
Nigga, they did old.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's all.
They learned if I get you high all the time and make you focus on some shit, you gonna live that shit. You gonna believe in it.
Yeah.
What the fuck I tell you? That's the crazy part. I be trying to tell people, man.
Influence is
You
real, man.
can't be getting geeked up every day, bro.
Yeah.
Like your ass gonna be fucked up in the near future.
That's niggas program.
Yeah. Hardwired on that geek shit.
On geek.
Hey man, you know, that's neither here nor there. But it's like, you know, I personally don't think it's the music itself. I think music is an expression of what's going on. So if you trying to fix the music, you are already fighting a false battle because it's like that's not the real root of the problem. People just talking about in the music what they going through. You feel me? And fortunately for some of them, for a lot of them, that's an opportunity to make some money. When they can't get a better opportunity or it's hard, you know, it's a challenge. It's a super challenge to get an opportunity. It's like, hey man, time ain't waiting for nobody.
What's the nigga name? The basketball player?
Which one?
Which one?
The one that always be doing the stupid shit with the gun and shit.
Talking about
John Moran.
John Moran.
How long you?
Hey, when I read
He got raised to get right. Shout out to
they said the whole, they put the beams on the coaching staff of the Toronto Raptors. I said, hey, bro tripping, bro. So the boy rolled by with the windows now with the beams on their ass. I said, John tripping.
Yeah, he definitely tripping.
So,
I hope it was just a laser.
you don't think he like conditioned by music?
No, I think he's a situation of somebody that I ain't gonna say he was a lame, but say he was a lame, and now you getting started. Nobody was fucking with you like they is now.
So, but yo,
I don't know his backstory, but it's like it seemed like he came from a good household and whatnot. So it's like, you know, he probably wasn't no hood baby or nothing like that. He probably was around him or something like that, you know. And then eventually it's like, okay, now he's this NBA star, and like they fuck with him. So I think that's more his issue.
You think that's what it was?
Now the music is definitely having some influence. Hey, you know what crazy? The influence is crazy though, bro, because it's like that's really if you're looking about getting to the root of the problem, where's the real influence coming from?
The real influence?
Yeah.
Probably because they got drafted to Memphis. Thrown out 3 times. Like, it's like,
I'm talking about Memphis is lit right now. Come on. They country, but they got the whole, you know, they got professional teams there. So like,
I already said what it was, dog. The goddamn internet. It's the social media. It's simple, man. It's simple. It's simple, man. Everything we talked about, like, it all got worse when social. Not saying social media don't got good. It's a lot of benefits and great things that come out of it if you use it the right way. But goddamn, bitch, it's social, bruh. Social media is in all that shit we just talked about. It's the common denominator.
yeah.
When we get to a certain timeline,
you hit that bit on the head, bro. I miss when bitches ain't had no platform.
when you get to a certain timeline, social media just everything.
I feel like it was happening before social media, just on a smaller scale. Like
Yeah,
social media, amplified that shit.
Yeah, that's all it
Motherfuckers was
is.
doing that shit in their basement with 4 friends. That's all motherfucker be everywhere.
We used to play a part for sure, all that shit. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, the common denominator gonna be the damn social media. It's gonna be that motherfucking phone. Putting
That
motherfucking
accessibility, man.
Everything.
Man. So much access to everything.
type shit.
You know, it's just like everybody try to, well, you know, they try to put a system in, you know, to control certain things, but man, people gonna find a way around things, and
Yeah.
it's just all about that access too, and social media that gave that access to a lot of things, man.
A lot of things, dog. The good and the bad. Man.
Even information we ain't know back then.
Type shit.
3D printing switches and shit.
That's crazy. That was crazy. I'm like, wow. And the thing is, 3D printers been out for a long time, but it's like, man, you see,
Now you got
something
YouTube
good
blueprints.
can
Yeah.
easily flip.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about fashion in the industry right now? Like, as far as influences, you feel me? How is the fashion influence? Like, so this is my thing. You see, it was some folks arguing about Kendrick having the bell bottoms, right? I was like, nah, bro, that ain't it. And they just like, bro. Matter of fact, it was
But it went though.
it was on that No Jumper podcast, man. Since they popping right now, they got them. Wack was talking about that shit. He was like, I think it was Mo 3 manager. He was talking about Kendrick. Had the bell bottoms on. That just was not style. He tripping for doing that. And Wack was like, bruh, he ain't like you tripping, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with Kendrick wearing the bell bottoms. Like, they OGs on the West Coast was wearing the bell bottoms. You feel me? So it's like that's just what it was.
I don't know, bro. I feel like bro probably just hating, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Put that shit on, bro. Bell bottoms and all, bro. Had that shit on. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro.
What's wrong with what's wrong with bell bottoms type shit? What it is it's a female pants or some shit, or it's just like
I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
I mean, as far as society,
they'll say that now.
They'll say that now.
Yeah, as far as society, females were like the last ones to really rock bell bottoms, but bell bottoms come from 67.
Yeah, Soul Train shit, bro. My granddad was wearing them all.
It reminded me of some hippie shit. I'm gonna be real, bro. I just feel like certain when you one of them ones, you can pull that shit off. That shit. Like Brett said, man, Brett had that shit.
Yeah, if it go, it go.
I wouldn't rock the shits, me personally,
right.
but certain niggas can rock them shits.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Certain niggas can rock them shits.
That boy, Doe Beezy. Him and Lola Brooks, shout out Doe Beezy and Lola Brooks, you feel me? But they had took a picture, you feel me, and Brad just posted, I seen on the time, I'm like, oh shit. Brad had the, I won't call them bell bottoms, but it was like, you know.
Talking about like the stack with the fat bottoms? Like,
no, it was like almost like bell bottoms, but the bottoms was like big as hell where like it covered the shoes
yeah,
up.
That shit's hard. That shit is style, bro.
Yeah,
I have to see that. I ain't see that. I have to see that.
The motherfucking stack jeans with the fat bottoms and the goddamn sweatpants with the fat bottoms, them bitches hard, bro.
Yeah. Bro, certain shit, some motherfuckers just go.
I got you.
Like the big red boots that Kanye had and shit.
But that's what the pants made.
You'll never see me in them motherfuckers. You'll never see me in them. With them, some motherfuckers be pulling them bitches off.
I throw them motherfuckers on.
I red boots on.
70s, 80s
I
party.
wouldn't wear them bitches, but them bitches.
You seen the company that make those? Mischief? Or they got a Timberland where the sole's on the bottom and the top.
I feel like
them shit's nuts.
I feel like I like when motherfuckers have their own fashion as far as like artists and shit.
Right.
Like popping out their shit and shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers just only wear their own shit. Like
that's how I'm trying to be.
Right.
Straight cool bottle.
Right.
Smoke fire, some got something.
Shout out Smoke Fire Apparel, you know what I'm saying? I got that yellow universal motherfucker on, you know what I'm saying? Catch us on our shopping site, www.smokefireapparel.com. But yo, motherfuckers be like, it ain't. I don't think it's wrong when motherfuckers be rocking like crazy designer and shit. Motherfucker, like I think that shit. If you do what you like,
right. It works for certain people, man. You got different artists who. Like you got like Travis Scott, you know, who just got his own line. Then you got somebody like Tyler the Creator who, you know, just wears like the vibrant colors and all kind of, you know, just like the crazier outfits. And, you know, you look at Travis Scott, man, you know, it's like just not necessarily two different artists, but like fashion wise, you just kind of look at, you know, just things that they put out, man. It's a difference, you know, and it's just like certain people could pull off certain things. Because I don't think Travis Scott could pull off what, you know, Tyler Creator, you know, be, you know, just kind of wearing and putting out, and, you know, vice versa. So it's just like everybody could just like, everybody, only certain people could pull certain styles, man, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like, man, just certain things look good on certain people, you know, and certain things don't.
And that's the key. No matter what the fuck you wear, just wear that shit. Because if you just throw some shit on because you spent some money on it, that don't make that shit fire.
Wait.
You said it right. Wear that bitch. At least make sure some shit that work for you, bitch, because I ain't seeing some dumb shit. Like, bro, I spent $3,000 on these leather pants, bitch, you look stupid. What you talking about?
Man, we're going to take a quick little break real quick, man. We're going to jump back in this thing. We're going to take a cool little commercial break, man.
Yo, it's your boy Travis 2 Turn, and that 2 Turn Summer Cypher 25 is on the way. This is not just any cypher. This cypher comes with a photo shoot, interview, and more content for you guys to start promoting yourselves. I'm looking for the hottest artists in your city right now. I'm looking for 12 artists who can give me their own style, show me what they got, and show me that they can do it. But this time, we gonna do it a little different. I'ma let the people decide. Let your supporters and fans know that you are doing this cypher, and let them know that you want to be a part of it, and let them know to vote for you.
But we back in this thing, man. You said, so certain fashion fits certain artists, right?
Definitely, man. Sir, man, you got like Quavo, man. You got even like Soulja Boy, man. He was pulling off things that people couldn't pull off at that time, man. You know, it's like he was ahead of his time. You know, just things that he had on, like, man, you wasn't. I mean, you can say like artists around that time, like older artists and stuff, they were looking at like, I ain't about to wear that, man. Like, oh, you got all this, you know, this on and everything. It's just certain people could pull it off, man. So I definitely feel like, man, artists and fashion, it at the end of the day, you know, I guess it's just like, I guess people express themselves through the clothing as well, man. You know, clothing.
That influence, man. We talk about influence all the time, how you have music as this, let's say, a vehicle to express what's going on, right? Because we spoke on it already, how music ain't the influencer, ain't the controlling factor necessarily, you feel me, on somebody's actions or something like that. It does have some influence, you feel me, but ultimately I feel like music is expression. Rather it's what you're going through or what you feel, what you want to go through, etc. Right? So it's like with the you was talking about the how the fashion or whatever, you feel me, certain fashion. So you got artists wearing this designer drip, and it's crazy because that term drip, it really gives like, I ain't gonna lie. So like the Balenciagas, the Balenciaga shoes. How y'all feel about them, man?
Shit,
Come on, which ones though? Which ones, bro? You talking about the triple? You talking about them thick motherfuckers?
See, look, bro, I ain't on cap to you, bro. I
Thick
couldn't even
motherfuckers
get
hard,
into it
bro.
like that though.
No,
because
hell, they not.
I ain't gonna lie. I did see a
Shit.
pair or two that I was like, okay, them is.
Walk around, got niggas looking like video game characters and
That
shit.
shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy though,
Man,
bro.
half of the time, it don't even be a full shoe that you get, bro. Like, man,
How y'all feel about them boots? the big red boots.
Again, got
We
a
come
nigga
back
walk
to the
around
point
there with
of-
like a dumbass.
If you can put it on, put it on.
Yeah.
But that's some shit you really gotta put together. Like motherfuckers,
Right.
just
Ain't
throw-
nobody put that
you
shit
can't
on.
just throw them big red boots on with some bullshit. That shit ain't gonna be
You can't throw
fire.
them bitches on.
I say
shit.
like if you doing it for like a photo shoot, you know, that's practical.
If you doing it like you dressing
me,
up as Astro Boy
Them fat ass pants you was talking about,
or Sonic,
motherfuckers that's what they made for. Them big stupid ass shits.
they not.
Triple motherfucking Balenciagas and the goddamn big red boots and shit. Put them fat ass pants on with them boots. Them bitches hard, bro.
Now
You just
you said
gonna
something.
have a big leg with a big ass foot.
Nah, that bitch fire, bro. That bitch Astro Boy off the perk,
You
bro.
gonna
That
have
shit
the
hard,
Astro
bro.
Boys
That shit hard. I don't care what you say, bro. Them bitches hard.
walk around this bitch like Sonic and shit with them big ass feet. You ever seen Sonic leg? That shit is stick. That shit is stick with a fat ass pan at the bottom of his shit.
Man, shit, as a kid, I'd rock the Sonic shoes and it's just, you know, just the character shoes,
Type
man.
shit. So is it an age thing then?
I feel like it's more of a nostalgia
no.
thing sometimes. You know, people see something and be like, that remind me of something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it be a lot of that nostalgia. You know, people just kind of be like, dang, you know, I kind of thought about like, oh man, what it was like to wear Sonic shoes. Like that shit made me fast, you know. So it's like people just kind of start tapping into people's like, man, just childhood things, man. People always go back to just like the past, you know, to pull, you know, inspiration and, you know, people, man, like the 70s, like y'all mentioned, the flared pants, like people rocking them in the 60s, 70s, man. You know, it's people pull back from just like things that already been done, man, and just kind of, you know, do it in their own style. But I definitely feel like it'd be a lot of that nostalgia, just pulling back to the childhood.
What you feel like it should be the drip thing, man? Like, okay, if you could be a stylist, right, for a famous artist right now, how you dressing them in a sense? Let's say a trap artist.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm not a stylist kind of person. I'm more so like, just kind of like, to be honest, I'm more so like, man, you just want a crazy ass shirt, man, just crazy ass idea, or just, you know, I could, you know, help put together. But I feel like if I was to kind of like collaborate with an artist, man, right now, it'd be Mexican OT, man. I don't know if y'all seen like the shirts he rocks, bro.
Yeah.
Like me, you know, being, you know, Mexican and everything, you know, it's just like, to me, I feel like he'll just let me just kind of create something and he'll just wear it on some like, I know where you going with it. And, you know, it's like I said, man, just check out the shirt he wears, bro. It's crazy. Like, he got some crazy ass shirts. So it's like, personally, it'd be more so like, just someone who just kind of like, hey man, let me just, you know, put some art on you and just, you know, be my billboard and just understand like this on some like, you know, and personal things too, man. You know, I feel like I can't necessarily just, you know, decide on somebody as well, cause man, you know, it's definitely like, I'm like, man, I'm open to whatever, you know, anybody has in mind, but
that was the first thing I was gonna peep is like, all right, is the first like you evaluate, okay, it's gotta be based on the artist and like how they, you know, what kind of fit them. Yeah, but so it's funny because I had a debate with a couple of my dogs, you feel me, multiple times. Is the jewelry necessary? Is the jewelry necessary? Do you gotta have the chain?
It depends on what kind of rap you
I'm about to say that's on the artist, bro.
Hey, man,
okay. But we talking.
Yeah, that's a question for the. Yeah.
You said who?
Or females. Rap.
I mean, I wasn't basing that off sex, but just like, you know, like what the music sound like, what you talking about.
Man, it depends on.
I feel like if your character that you forming inside your music and who you is, if I feel like you need a chain, then yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But see, like a motherfucker like Post Malone or like a country singer, I don't expect the motherfucker to come out there with no VVs on.
Right.
If he do, that shit fire. But I don't be expecting that shit.
Yeah.
Moneybag Yo, yeah, I expect the chain.
It depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like,
if that's your persona, then yeah, you need that.
If you on some like, you said what type of artist? What you said?
Travel rap.
Yeah, like if you on some like, I'm in the hood, nickel and diamond, like, you know what I'm saying, and this bitch sweaty palms, no shirt, nothing. You don't really gotta have a chain because you're really talking about the struggle type shit. You just talking about this.
If I see motherfucking Tyler Creator, I ain't expecting bro to have no fat ass chain on, bro.
Now if you talking about you got,
you feel
them,
me? Like,
if you getting them loads in, you talking about you got, you getting them things in, like you fucking Big Meats, Tony Montana night. Nah, you gotta, that shit gotta match. That shit gotta add up. Then you're like, hold on, wait a minute now, slow your roll there, buddy. Like, you like, nah. If you on some like, I'm nickel and diamond, breaking shit down, trying to feed my family, it don't really matter because you're talking about the struggle of the trap. But if you talking about you shit, trap lord, trap king, trap god, and all this shit, nah, you got to have that shit to match. You got to have a couple Cubans, couple VVs, couple diamonds, couple everything. Some.
Do you think like where you from makes sense? Like, well, on the jewelry aspect, like let's say, you know, you got someone from Texas and Florida.
Sure.
Do you think that, you know, that plays an impact with the jewelry as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Texas, they like them diamonds.
Yeah, I don't feel like a motherfucker from Idaho care about no goddamn diamonds or Iowa.
I just feel like if the motherfucker rapping about jewelry and shit, then they wear it. They not even if they're trap.
Chance the Rapper, goddamn, somebody like that. I don't be expecting that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit. I just feel like it's a lot of trap. Hey, man, the same way it's an athlete in every state of the world, it's a lot of trap niggas in every state of the world. I wouldn't be surprised how you, I don't know who said Idaho or some shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a motherfucker swinging in Idaho right now, got that shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
You feel me though? Like if you in Idaho, you want to transfer flight, you see a bit bust down. That's gonna surprise you, right? That wouldn't catch you. You wouldn't be like, damn, they really doing that shit out here.
I mean, but
You see that shit in Florida, you ain't gonna react like that.
It depends on who it
Gotta
is.
change.
It depends on who
I'm
it
just
is.
saying anybody. You in Idaho, you see a bitch with a bus now, and that ain't gonna catch you off guard.
It's not.
I'm just
It's
gonna
not.
know
I ain't
what
gonna lie.
I'm just gonna know what to look for the shit.
Shit, meeting this motherfucker right here.
Shit, I'd have to take a mental note. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, damn, bro, really doing that shit.
Type shit. Like I wouldn't. Me growing up.
Bro got the whole state locked down.
Me growing up in Florida, like I wouldn't think of a motherfucker being in Omaha, Nebraska, trapped out with that shit on. With that.
Nah, I seen that shit in Belly. I expect that. They didn't put that shit in Belly for no reason.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Nebraska be doing
That's
shit.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so I'm surprised.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
I don't like that shit at all. That shit crazy.
that's crazy, dog. Man, shout out to Craig, dog. But
Man, Florida taught me that shit, boy.
So look,
Everywhere.
let me ask you, Tally. We here, you feel me? 850. The city.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about these rappers, man? A lot of the, you know,
I love it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like, do they need a jury? Or y'all feel like it's the same principle applies?
Same principle, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, I expect that. He popped shit. I expect that. You know, somebody, you know, on a different vibe, you might not necessarily need that. You ain't worried about that shit.
So what about the up? So let me ask you this then. Can you come up as a trap rapper without the jury? Even if you're talking about the strippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know.
Depending
Depending on how hard it was, bro. If it take more of an image for you than
Look at Big
actual yeah,
Boogie.
probably.
Look at Big Boogie.
Yeah.
Big Boogie came up, the first song I heard, you
He
feel
fine
me?
though.
My dog Pac Nino had put me on the damn mental healing.
No.
You feel me? That mental healing, you feel me? And it was like, I feel like he won, you know, super big. Golden. That boy Golden Boy Counter Boy. I seen him before the jury, you feel me? Now, do y'all feel like it was a jury, like through the process of growth and whatnot, you feel me, through the progress, y'all feel like the jury had to come though? Like,
Let me readjust my answer. Before social media, you could have got away with it. You could have came up talking about that shit without the jury and shit. Now, nope.
I mean, very quick.
Wait, that's what he said?
You said can you
deal?
come up basically as a trap rapper without the jury type shit?
Nigga, you.
All I'm saying back then you could have like.
They say you just signed a deal. You think they'll blow you up without like you think you can get on without trying to force your image without the jury?
I feel what y'all saying, but I done seen it.
Who?
No.
Who? Cause
Bro, look at half of these rappers, them boys weren't wearing no bust down the way the fuck they was.
Nah, he's saying after they got signed.
You had to like where?
Oh yeah, when you get signed, yeah, you getting that.
Yeah, you getting
But I'm saying you said to come up. So before they got signed, half of these rappers wasn't on that shit like that.
And what I'm saying is before social
If you
media.
fly, you fly. Fuck the jewelry.
That's what
That was
saying.
before social media though, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about right now. Go look at half of them.
That shit
A lot of
dead
niggas
now.
had buzz downs before
That
they
shit
got
dead
signed.
I'm not
What
saying
about
none of them,
Bush
but I'm saying a lot of them.
Bush
You
Ice
ain't
did it.
seeing that, bro.
You not getting signed without no buzz down, bro. I'm
That's
sorry.
not true.
Who getting signed without buzz down, bro?
So do you
So you
gotta
saying
like-
everybody that got
I
signed in
ain't
the
saying
last
all
5
that.
years that had a bust down?
I ain't saying a buzz
Bush Ice
down,
did
but
it.
I'm saying like you
I have to go
you
back and
ain't
see,
having
man.
that shit on.
They wouldn't, you wouldn't
A
do
Cuba or
shit.
something.
Hanging out with the Drake in the glove
I don't
and
know,
shit.
bro.
I had to see.
You saying a real one?
He had
You saying a
He
real
had
one?
the 10-17
Or just some shit?
thing. That's what he had.
I done seen some motherfuckers get signed with just some shit
all
on.
that though.
You saying a real Cuban?
Nah.
Hey,
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
You
shit
saying
before
put that shit on? I'm thinking
saying-
DDS. I'm thinking real shit.
yeah, fuck it. I understand your
Hold on,
shit.
wait. We having two convos. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Y'all go ahead, bro.
I'm saying
y'all
that-
go ahead, bro.
I'm saying that before social media, the talent did outweigh all that shit. You didn't have to have that. Now, to come up as a trap rapper, you have to have some type of shit, bro.
Fuji.
To come up is what I'm saying. All these niggas we name.
Oh, you talking about once you make it?
You not
No.
getting
To
paid
gain,
for no shows. How about that?
to rise, but either before or after you.
You ain't
before
getting
you
paid for
got
no real
So you
shows.
feel like no jewelry,
Nothing
you're not getting paid for
5,000
no
above.
shows.
5,000 above, bro. You not getting paid 5 bands or above for no show. if you ain't got the jewelry and shit, bro. Now you gotta have the other shit too, of course. You gotta have the music and shit too.
But see,
when
I say day and age we live in though, there's certain rappers that I got signed to $1 million deal that didn't even do a show before. I'm just saying, like, them boys be getting paid for shows after they get signed, bro. Whether it be to a management company or to an actual.
Give me one example. Give me one. I know it's off the top. Give me one example.
I'm saying trap rappers, that shit dead, bro.
Tallahassee rappers, fuck.
And especially Tally.
Do these niggas got a chance, dog? Cause we trying to see how can Tally artists get on? You feel me? I work with a lot of artists. It's like, bro, how can they get on, bro? A lot of them rapping that shit, talking about that shit. You feel me?
Tally doing their thing.
I don't know, man. It depends, like.
But I'm saying, bro, every trap.
You could be a trap rapper and not be talking about I got a $100,000 watch on my arm and shit. Motherfuckers be trapping and trying to make it out,
we talking about the motherfuckers that's coming up, that's rising.
What was that boss man D-Lo shit?
That's rising.
You gonna lead a pack. You gonna
like
get to
for example.
Hey,
for example,
I'm just saying
how the baby
motherfuckers be fucking with me.
Like that.
No.
I'm just saying.
I ain't saying fucking with you though. I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
For you to get to the next level, do you think you gotta get the chain?
No, I'm gonna get one, but no.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to.
I don't think I need that.
And honestly, I feel like your shit beyond trap. Like you be talking that. You be
talking
that
shit, but I'm just saying
that shit.
I don't know. Like I said, man, depend on how deep into that shit are you.
Basically,
because I done struggled. I done did a lot of shit to get some money.
Yeah.
But everything I talk about, a motherfucker done seen it.
Yeah.
I don't need all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It's more important for me to pay people bills than buy some dumb shit. That shit cool. When I'm up $1 million, yeah, I want some real shit though. I ain't trying to rock no fake shit. That's why I'm asking. When you talking about they getting signed and shit, it's the Cubans and the necklaces. All that shit isn't real. Cause that shit don't. Half the time. Now there's some real ones.
Okay.
There's some real trappers that really be having that shit.
Even the first shot, Travis said, "Hey man, when you trying to come up, it's cool to fake it till you make it."
I mean, that's everybody. That's a case by case scenario.
Big facts. But
when I'm saying come up, I'm saying like when your buzz start like hitting that rise type shit. The Wiz effect, the baby.
Yeah, but I feel like that's give and take though, because now you gotta check. What, you not gonna buy one? By the time you get to that point.
No, I'm saying even before they deal though.
I told you I want one. Okay, I feel like every motherfucker want one.
When did you first hear about?
That shit look cool. Shit,
give me a trap rapper type that in the recent times type
Trigger
shit.
for 5K. Trigger for 500.
Who?
Trigger 500.
When did you first hear about Trigger 500K?
Come on, eat your freestyle.
Yeah.
And he had
Did he have on?
Yeah, but that's bro was doing that shit already though. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Yeah.
That's my point.
And that's why I salute it. That's why I salute the brother. That's why
that's why his music fire, because he do that shit.
So that's an example though. That's an example. Like or the baby or Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Anybody.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of these type of rappers in Tallahassee, let alone the whole world, in the whole country.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like working with numerous different artists and whatnot.
Shit, Wiz.
Do they need to do that? Like it's like, all right, look, bro. I feel like I could deal and tell them like, bro, hey,
I can't skip the goal.
Come on, man, get your shit up, bro. Cause nobody cares about what you talking about.
Yeah, I feel like
it's hard.
I feel like sometimes too, it's just like, I mean, it's good to have, but it's kind of like one of them things where it's like, it's bells and whistles, it's like, it's going to attract people and everything. That's how you get, a little bit of notoriety. Like, that's how you stand out, man. So it's just like, you could have it and it'll help, but like, it's just like how y'all say, man, it's some people who don't need it, but it's just like, man, it could go either way, man. Like
it's just hard. I ain't seen one that ain't got it like that for real. That ain't popping that shit.
And that's the beauty of it. Motherfuckers that's able to.
Lil Tyler was popping that shit before he got up.
But see, I feel like Lil Tyler just a player ass.
Yeah, but he's spy.
Niggas that smoke.
That would make it more crazy.
But I'm saying I wouldn't consider him a trap.
But you saying strictly just trap, like
strictly just trap rapper.
But like
trap.
If you put it like that, like I said, that shit case to case. So what you talking about?
Or some get money shit.
Only reason I say Lil Tyler
had me trap.
Lil Tyler had a pass because he was a youngin'. So it was like, bro, youngins, they don't expect, you feel me? You ain't expecting them to be up like that. You feel me? If they is, kudos. But it's like he got a pass and he had all the youngins fucking with his music.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys is college students and above, so it's like
I feel like I ain't never heard bruh talk no. I got bricks, I got peas,
Nah,
nothing.
nah,
Bruh be
nah,
on
he
some
just be on some
cool
get money
player
shit,
shit.
yeah.
Just I get money, I get bitches. I smoke weed, I be vibing.
but
That's
even
why-
with that though, you got that's why he got them shit for a reason, bro. First quarter.
Bro, anybody that ain't talking about that shit gonna get them.
For sure.
I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't a requirement type shit. It's just like, if you just heavy on that shit, like,
We talk about influence, man. How y'all feel about the different genres? You feel me? Today, you see a lot of the sub-genres being created from like the quote-unquote main genres, right? Mm-hmm. Like rap breaks down to a whole new branch of different things, you feel me? Yeah. Trap, soul, drill, etc., etc. You know, boom bap. What is it? In DC, the go-go, you feel me? Like, you got all types of stuff. West Coast. How y'all feel the different genres is like influencing the game right now?
I think we had a beautiful era of music, for sure. Cause like this is one of, and you know, like I done went through some interesting eras of myself, just like the mid 2010s and shit, even the early 2000s. But I feel like we at a point now where everybody's got a platform to find who accepts them. So now people are getting like noticed and financed in genres of subgenres that we never experienced before. Like even myself, like I ain't gonna lie, I got a studio at the crib, so I might do a little indie rock, might do a trap, but it's all like, cause I love all music. So like, I can talk about shit I want to talk about on any beat. It don't make no difference to me. I just like making music. So now we at a point now where, shit, man, you be watching on Instagram and shit, you might see people highlight it, you like, damn, that shit sound like some Neptunes, but like, bruh, talk about breaking down bricks on that bitch. That shit hard, bruh. I love that shit.
yeah, I like the different genres. Shit, that's the beauty. That's the positive. That's the good side of this motherfucker type shit.
Yeah.
It let you, it show you how different motherfuckers is. Like shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I listen to Spanish music, and I never would have thought today to hear like Kodak Black making a song with like a Spanish artist.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just kind of, just listening to hip hop, listening to, and Spanish is like reggaeton. It's like Spanish trap, so it's kind of like the same. Not necessarily the same basis, the same things, but it's just like just being able to hear like just genres just kind of start meshing with each other. It's just like
Some
yeah, man. It's just you just be like, damn, like this shit, wow, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit fucked me up when we first started hearing like different shit, like when our nigga first started hearing like West Coast shit, like that shit fucked me up, boy. Like it's like, wait a minute, why these niggas ain't on beat type shit? Or it's like nigga had to get used to some shit, bro. Like that Detroit shit, like niggas try to beat to the end of the beat, get a punchline. Like nigga had to get used to that shit, boy.
Still get used to it.
I love that shit.
I can't. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna be negative on this shit.
Even New York with their whole drill shit, like the whole fast shit, like that shit brought New York back type shit.
No. Tarnished New York.
You said what?
I said it tarnished New York.
Man, New York gone now.
That shit trash.
Man, y'all think
saying,
people in
bro.
England really running drills?
Yeah, with the
They really gangster for it. They
with
gonna run down and poke your ass.
with the bloody noise.
Yeah.
Central C.
But it's like they used to that.
They ain't got no guns. They gonna shank your
Them
ass.
niggas out there sword fighting and shit.
Man, and the only reason why I asked, because I was just thinking about like, I know it's just a little bit different with like their system over there. So I'm just like, man, is it more strict? Like,
Yeah.
how do you get away with like this is just how it is, man?
You just gotta cut, man. Them up.
No witnesses, the same way, bro. Ain't that much different. You either been or you killed somebody or you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's not more like quote unquote gangster than over here, but I feel like it do get realer sometimes over there. Like,
I'll say
like
gangster, but
I'm just saying a bunch of niggas ain't chasing one nigga with a bunch of knives. Like,
Shit crazy, bro.
That shit a fucking horror movie.
I'd rather one bitch shoot at me than 10 motherfuckers try to shank my ass.
For real.
Man, I bring that up too for the drill music, man. You know, it's just like just hearing different like influence everywhere, man. Everybody starts picking up, you know, certain sounds. So it's just like now I just be thinking about like, damn, like how is it over there, bro? You know, it's just like I know it's completely different, but like it just be crazy, man. Just, you know, thinking about it and stuff.
No, facts, bro. It's like those other countries, I can't even say because it's definitely probably way more gangster, you feel me? But it's like, well, I'll say that it's probably way realer over there than it is over here. Over here, it's like a fashion show compared to what it is over there.
That shit more primitive.
They got way less money. They just out there stepping on respect, bro.
Nobody blow your name.
Hey, when you imagine you go to the hood in Somalia, man?
All they got is their word. Man,
So,
I feel like
standing on business.
crazy. This
Shit crazy.
Is y'all listening to any of the
No.
international rappers? No. Trap rappers? Anything?
No.
You listen to Little Sims?
Who?
Little Sims.
Sorry, no. Never heard of it.
I fuck with a couple Central C songs.
Oh yeah, that's the only person that kind of come on,
That's the only
man.
thing. No.
Only motherfucker from England I listen to. 21, bro. That's it, bro.
21 sub
Yeah, that's it, bro. Ain't nobody else, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
They
you,
ain't fuck with
bro.
no boy that Drake had on his project?
Hell no.
Hey, fuck no. Who?
Party?
You don't even got his name.
I think Party might be
No.
from Canada.
Yeah, you from Canada. That's over here.
No, not Party. It was.
You talking about the singer?
No,
I ain't talking about that one dude that
drill.
be yelling and shit.
The drill, not Baca. Damn, I just had you.
I ain't
too.
heard of that nigga since.
I don't even know which song you talking about, but every one I heard with a motherfucker from England, I don't fuck with that shit.
Okay, that makes
Cause Drake be trying to imitate that shit too, ruin the whole song. They be sounding goofy as fuck.
You know what? What's crazy is I was in Pedro's, and it was, and you know, they only play Spanish music in there, but I'm listening, and the motherfucker rapping in Spanish, and I'm like, damn, fuck, this nigga sound like Drake. It's fucking Drake.
Shit crazy.
It's fucking Drake. I didn't know this nigga was actually full blown doing like Spanish music and shit.
Man,
It's great. I feel like you got something.
International for real.
yeah, shit. Somebody who was doing a lot of Spanish music was Akon, bro. I promise you, if y'all look
Akon was
at,
doing Spanish music?
bro, if y'all look at his like his music history with the artists he made, bro, like Pitbull, bro, like Pitbull was definitely one of them. Man, like it's somebody like a guy named Wisin Yandel, like just a bunch of like Spanish artists, bro. Akon, like, and that's the thing too, like in the Spanish world too, like man, there's money in that too. That's why a lot more artists been tapping into that.
Facts, bro.
You know,
facts. Back at the crib, bro, it's like that. We got a heavy Latino population. It's like if you throw an event there for the Latino folks,
They gonna eat it up, man.
They
gonna eat it up,
You
man.
gonna make your money, dog.
Yeah, it ain't too often, bro, and it's just like, man, like I say, man, it just be more so just like, you fucking with us, man, we fucking with you, man. It just be an all love kind of thing too, man.
Yeah,
Just
black
give-
folks, I need to get on that. You feel me? Get on that type of, you feel me, timing, man. Where it's like, you fucking with us, we fucking with you, man. Give them something to fuck with, type shit. We gonna give you something to fuck with. Y'all feel like, as far as drill, y'all think that's gonna be how long y'all think drill got until it fade out? Or y'all think it's here to last, you feel me, for a good long time?
And once these niggas kill each other, that shit gonna fade away. Cause it's a billion murders out there apparently from drill shit. Everybody.
So you think it's from the, well, you said it was from the music, but you think it's from the drill shit?
I mean, it's a part of it. You know, motherfucker gonna be hyped up by it.
But what about rock and roll? Heavy metal?
Them niggas literally get in fucking mosh pits and fight and hurt each other.
That literally make them crash out. Like,
That shit,
They just don't shoot each other.
they just don't shoot each other.
Touche. So Maybe that's the solution. Put the guns down and just fight out or something.
Yeah, definitely. Hands up, guns down for sure.
Something.
These niggas literally got a fucking mosh pit so niggas can get their aggression out.
Facts. That's crazy. When you look at it like that, that's very true.
You know what niggas do? They gonna fight, and then when whoever lose, that nigga gonna be out there waiting in the parking lot for the winner.
Man.
And then it's a rematch, a whole different source.
That shit crazy.
And it's all fucked up from there.
Yeah, Game of Thrones type shit.
Basically, the winner leave, nigga.
Yeah.
Gulag.
What y'all
Fucking gulag.
Good, diabolical, man.
Where y'all think the music is finna go, man? Before we wrap this thing up, where y'all think the music is finna go? As far as like the sound, the drip, the influence, where y'all think, what y'all think is the next big sound or like the next big wave? Cause like we recently had the Detroit wave, we had the drill New York wave, you feel me? We had the I don't know what to call the baby. The baby kind of, I would put him up north, but just with the southern swag to it. You feel me? Because he kind of lyrical and whatnot. They kind of focus more on the lyrics and everything up north. But like, but he's definitely southern. But you know, is it gonna be more lyrical? We got Kendrick's popping out. Where y'all think this thing is going as far as the sound?
It's finna be way more of them covers, like young niggas turning old school songs into drill bullshit, ruining old shit, basically.
You don't think that's turning up more?
No, that shit god awful.
Certain situations, but some of them shit like Lee Whitney alone, bruh. Lee Whitney alone, bruh. She ain't asked for that, bruh. Just fucking up.
But think about it though. We a little older now, you feel me? It's like the teenagers, they getting on that, you feel me? And it's like they ain't never really had that same experience with those artists. So it's like that's pretty new to them. And those are hit songs, so it's like the melodies and stuff is already solidified. You feel me?
I feel
So
what you're saying.
basically niggas it's already niggas can't listen to a song longer than 2 minutes now, so fuck it. They can't even make their own song fully. So I'm gonna take this old song, I already got the melody and everything, and I'm just gonna change the words. Niggas getting lazier with it. That's what's gonna happen.
I got a theory, man.
Yeah, I better have that paperwork, boy. Get that shit clear, boy. That sample gonna come.
Niggas don't even give a fuck
But
about
this is
that
my
shit.
thing though.
Right. Really
This is my
don't.
thing with
They
that.
already ripped
So
on
this,
top of
I feel like that's a cheat code nowadays. If you really think about it, it's like, bro, and cheat code to getting signed. Not cheat code to getting rich or nothing like that. But cheat code to getting signed necessarily. You feel me? And probably possibly getting rich, for sure. When you sample somebody's song that's old, you feel me, already, you feel me? Yeah, you gotta give them the rights, but now that's making, think about it. If I'm a label and I have this artist on my label who's reaching they already on peaked, but they got opportunity to make some more money through a younger artist, I'm clearing that shit all day because I can eat off that. And if the artists get wise enough, I may work a deal with them and maybe even sign them. And as long as he don't complain or she don't complain too much, we gonna all eat.
Yeah. That's why they be saying don't sell your masters, because then shit like that happen.
So it's like, is that not a cheat code for up and coming artists to hop on one of those? I feel like that's the reason why we seeing so much of it, because it's like the ones that's getting signed for real, they getting that opportunity for real. It's like, look, and they might not even realize it for real. Like, bruh, you just booted up not only the label or the labels, because if you do a imprint label, you also boosting up the parent label, and you boosting up one of their artists that was declining. You done gave them some spark.
So what you saying?
So shit, if I'm an up and coming artist Why not simple? Like I feel like
it's
that's
fair
what
game. The shit fair game, dog.
You gonna lose out on some of your publishing, on some of
Yeah.
This is the thing though too. You gotta understand how your rights work, right? You got two different rights, so they're gonna get the money for the publishing off the rip. But you as a recorded artist, you still get a cut. That's like doing a cover. Cause you recorded a separate MP3 or a WAV file that's separate from the master file. Right? The master is an actual file. It's not the lyrics and shit. It's the actual file.
Right.
The lyrics and shit tied to the master and publishing, the songwriting part of it. But before you actually record it and make an MP3, it's like so I can sell a song. Mariah Carey, she did covers of Christmas songs and shit like that. You feel me? Hallelujah and Jingle Bells and shit like that. Plenty of people do covers to that and different versions of that. They're not getting no publishing, but they're getting part of that master because that master is separate from the original master that was recorded, which is an actual tangible asset or a file. You feel me? So it's like, as an up-and-coming artist, would it not make sense to go ahead and hop on one of these beats and hope that one of them catch you?
The shit fair game, man. They can do that shit. They can do that shit. All I'm saying is,
Get it
when
clear.
that shit start to pop and blow, get your business together and do that shit. Handle that shit the right way. Because if not, then you're gonna be fucked. Hopefully you got some more shit on the back. But like how bro said, unfortunately a lot of motherfuckers be lazy type shit. Yeah. Now, don't get it twisted. It's motherfuckers that do that shit and do that shit the right way. And that shit come out to be fire.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, big extra plug.
Like,
But
he
he's just
did a lot of that shit though.
He's just sampling
But
that
that's
nigga. Come on, from.
You saying just redoing the song in different
niggas.
ways?
Yeah, his shit. And he doing that shit the right way.
That's the interpolation.
Whatever. He making a totally different song on a sample. Now niggas starting to take the song and just make the song, but with drill words, other words,
Replacing the word, paraphrasing.
That shit, man.
Fucking
Nigga, you already got the blueprint, bitch. You just put crayon on.
Erica Banks, like how she got the Nelly shit. She don't got her shit ain't about no hot in here, nothing that shit, man. She turned that shit and made that shit a fucking quote unquote anthem type.
Totally different song. I can go with that. But when fuck it, if Gucci dropped Lemonade, but I just say fuck it and drop Lemonade, but I just don't have
Lemonade.
Yeah. I'm gonna call that bitch Strawberry Lemonade or Kool-Aid.
Come on, that be lemons with the chain and the beat.
Same shit. But they red though.
But see, I ain't gonna lie. Low key, a lot of old school artists is doing the same.
I was about to say it could be to the push, dog.
In the 80s and the 90s, early 2000s.
Wayne, bro, Wayne.
True, but that was but they taking from shit that ain't really motherfuckers couldn't record. That was
bro. Wayne was doing that for Biggie and Jay-Z, bro. He was really
Biggie
taking
did
that whole look. On top of that, but I'll say this.
Shit, Biggie did it.
They were still being very creative, and I also say part of it
was
is
doing it.
we just
Vandross was doing it.
See, I ain't gonna
talking
lie.
about samples.
I'm about to start some shit.
He took people whole songs. Now I ain't gonna lie, he snapped though. But he took that whole song, like not part of the song, the whole song. Luther was on that bitch going crazy, talking about the snatching shit.
Hov did that.
That shit been happening for generations, bro.
Kanye lived off that shit. Like,
if you ain't do your song right, they gonna take it and make that bitch fire, bro. I don't care. Like damn, bro, you did this part hard, but I'm
hip hop is sampling.
shit. That Too Far From Home I dropped, or that whatever that shit called. I took that shit from the Black Eyed Peas.
yeah.
I started rapping on that bitch though.
I'll say this to Skirt's point. I will say that they can get a little more creative.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes
Got
with
to.
shit like
Got
some
to.
people be lazy as hell with that shit, and it's like, bro, just get a little more creative, just get a little more deeper in your bag with this shit. But yeah, simply, hey man, that's hip hop at its core. Like, and people be getting mad about that shit, and then people want to cry about that shit. And it's like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but
I'm just saying,
man,
look at the Isley Brothers, bro. Every one of their songs is a motherfucking.
So do you feel like, okay, rappers like Boosie and Rawway, that whole situation? Do you feel like these OG rappers should be taxing the up and coming rappers for the?
No, man. I mean, like, it's one thing.
What if you got their position though?
I mean, it's one thing to hit them up and like try to negotiate some shit where y'all both eat, but taxing them, that's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Like, I understand you want to eat off it, but like hitting them across the head, come on, bro. Like, bro made a whole different fucking song. I get what you're saying though, but like, I mean, I'm pretty sure
if it's the same exact song.
How much you want it for? How much you want it for?
I don't know, bro. A little percentage, bro. Just cut me a little off the top, bro. You ain't gotta. Whatever it make, let me make it.
Willing to work with the budget?
Yeah, if it's fire. If it's ass, I'm charging you double. That's the difference though. Is it fire or we talking about some bullshit? Cause bitch will take some shit.
But this is the thing, that's all subjective.
Yeah, that's to me, what you asking me to pay. Shit, okay, that's yeah. The fuck, like I can't that shit ass to me, no, you can't do that. About to fuck up my song, bitch. I need some fire shit.
Hey,
I don't know how much he asked for, so I ain't gonna say whether Boosie was tripping or not, but shit.
I don't know what he asked for either.
I don't either.
Boosie be tweaking though sometimes. He might have asked for a little bit of change, bro.
Yeah, apparently it had to be settled. I ain't
It had to be something, man, bro. It's true about that bit. But man, look, man, this is your boy Artie the producer. You feel me? And we in here, Studio Talks episode 7. You feel me? And yeah, that's how we do it.
Type shit.
Yes, sir.